Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new, thanks for stopping by. My name is Sarah and I am a licensed cosmetologist. I've been doing hair for about 5.5 years now. My main purpose for this channel is to help people do their hair at home, whether that be for simple coloring or anything that involves getting your hair back from a damaged state to a healthier state. If you are new and interested in videos like that, I hope you will stick around and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. Today's video is going to be all about the ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit. There are two products that come in the kit, step 1 and step 2. The kit does come in this box and it does have quite a bit of information on it, so I'm going to be going over this in just a moment. ApHogee was kind enough to send me some products to review for you guys, but all opinions of these products are my own. I have used ApHogee in the past with the 2-step protein treatment. I do have a video I will be linking down below from over a year ago when I first started using it. It is one of my most viewed and commented on videos, so I know that it is something that people are looking for to help strengthen their hair at home. The great thing about the ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit is it's almost like a mini 2-step protein treatment, but it's a lot quicker and a little less time consuming. Another great thing about ApHogee is they did recently debut in Target, so make sure to check your Target to see if they have the ApHogee line. I think it's a great alternative because this is a brand that they sell at Sally's Beauty Supply, but I know not everybody has one near them. So if you have a Target, maybe check out to see if they have their products there. I'm typically not somebody that likes to promote drugstore products or cheaper alternatives to anything, but I really do believe that ApHogee is one of those brands that stands by what they claim. Like I said, I have used their products in the past and they never disappointed me, and after only one use of this product, I can already feel that my hair is a little bit stronger. My cuticle doesn't feel as blown out or swollen, and my hair just feels a lot softer, has more bounce to it and swing to it and movement. And that is something that my hair was lacking. So I do want to do a review for you guys, but let's go ahead and jump into the quick demo first. Here is what my hair looks like before. This is 5th day hair, so you can see that I do have quite a bit of product at the top. But looking at my ends, you can see that there is not much movement in my hair when I swing it around, and it's also lacking moisture and shine. That is the main reason why I chose the hair strengthening kit to do. So just make note that my hair does not have much movement in it. So moving on to the actual treatment, I am using my kitchen sink just to make things a little bit easier to film. But you can see that I am just getting my hair completely wet, making sure that everywhere from my roots to my ends has a ton of water in it. I'm going to be using a clarifying shampoo. I'm just using one by Matrix right now. So you can see that I just lather it up in my hands and then go in at my roots with the shampoo and massage it into my hair. So you can see that I am just focusing mostly on my outgrowth area, not anywhere near the ends. This is because shampoo is mainly meant to cleanse your scalp. And then go ahead and rinse out your first shampoo. You just want to make sure that the water is running clear with no bubbles. And the first shampoo, it is meant to get rid of any buildup on the hair, and then I always go in and shampoo twice. And here I am going in and shampooing a second time. I basically do the exact same thing, focusing mostly on my root area. And then I go in with whatever is left over on my hands and scrub the ends of my hair a little bit as well. And when I say scrub, I'm not actually scrubbing. I'm literally just pushing the product around all the way from my roots to ends. And then you just want to go ahead and rinse that out as well. So once again, the first shampoo is to really get rid of any product buildup and oil on the scalp, and then the second shampoo is meant to really cleanse your hair from root to ends. And then I'm just squeezing my hair out and then going in gently towel drying my hair. Before doing this treatment, you do want to make sure that your hair is nice and towel dried so it is not sopping wet. This will ensure that the treatment is doing exactly what it is designed to do. Here I am just showing you what the box looks like. You can see that step 1 and 2 come in the box here. And then on the back, they just have a ton of information that I will be going over in a little bit. And then here is what your step 1 looks like. And then I'm just showing you what the back looks like as well. It just has the directions and ingredients and everything. And then you just want to put a little bit in your hand, and you can see here that it is a gel-like consistency. When applying it to the hair, you do want to focus it from your root to your end. So what I did was just start to massage it gently into my scalp and then worked my way down the mid shaft to end. And I did notice as the product warmed up in my hands as I ran it through my hair that it did thin out a little bit, so it was quite easy to distribute through my hair. So I'm just using my fingers to finger comb through to make sure that the product is nice and saturated. Then you want to go ahead and put a processing cap over top or a baggie of some sort, and you can let this process for 5 to 10 minutes. I let it process for 5, but if you have coarse or thick hair, go ahead and let it process for the 10. And once the 5 minutes was up, I removed the baggie and I did feel the ends of my hair. It did not get as hard as with the 2-step protein treatment, but it did harden a little bit. So you just want to make sure to fully rinse your hair before you apply step 2. Make sure to squeeze out your hair as best as you can. You do not need to go in and towel dry it. Just make sure that there is not a ton of water in your hair. Step 2 is a protective moisturizer. It is basically a thicker conditioner consistency and is meant to work well with step 1. So you can see that I am just running that through the same way I did with step 1, from roots to ends, making sure to really saturate with my ends. You want to leave that on for just 1 minute and then go ahead and rinse that out. It does recommend to do a warm water rinse and then a cool water rinse just to seal in the cuticle. Doing the treatment on my hair, I did let my hair air dry without using any hot tools, but if you are somebody that does like to style your hair when it is damp to straight, go ahead and style as usual. I just like to let my hair air dry and not style it unless I absolutely need to. So that was Saturday and today is Monday, and I did style my hair today, obviously. So this is what my hair looks like. I think it has a lot more shine and movement to it, and when I run my hands through it, there's no snagging like there was before. So you can see that I can easily just move my hands through my hair and how much movement I am getting. So the first thing I noticed after flat ironing my hair today was how incredibly shiny, smooth, and soft my hair feels. I didn't have trouble flat ironing my hair at all, and that is something that I have been kind of struggling with the past month or so. And I have gotten a haircut, so I knew it wasn't that. So as I went through and flat ironed my hair, I just felt that there was a lot less breakage falling like it had been happening recently. So you can see that I'm just moving my hair, and there is a lot of movement and body in my hair, and it feels and looks a lot softer and smoother and shinier. The cuticle also does not feel as blown out, which is just something that can happen from everyday heat styling as well as color highlighting, everything like that, and the elements in general that we live in. So my hair does feel a lot less damaged just after one use, which I think is incredible. Another thing I want to add is even when my hair was air drying, when it was still like 50% damp all the way through until it was fully air dried just in my natural state, my hair already looked better then. It didn't just look better after fully heat styling it. It looked a lot smoother, softer, less frizzy, and it just felt a lot stronger. And I don't really know how to explain that, and that might just be the hairstylist in me, but I just felt like my hair just felt a lot stronger, like it could definitely endure a lot more as opposed to just letting it go without this treatment. So this is a treatment that I do plan to use again when it is needed. It does last about 2 to 3 weeks as opposed to the 2-step protein treatment, which is a 6 to 8 week. So that is something to keep in mind as well. But you are getting quite a bit of product in these tubes. So these tubes are 3 ounces each, and it does say you can get about 4 uses just depending on how long your hair is and how thick it is. I think I'll at least get 4 just because I don't have very long hair at all, and it is fine textured. I do have a normal amount, but I find that I can really stretch products just with it being the length and texture that it is. So I think that I will probably at least be getting 4 uses out of this, if not more. Like I said before, I do want to go over a few things that is on this box. I'm not going to be reading the whole thing off for you guys, but I do want to share a fair bit of what it says because I find that I am somebody, before I purchase something, I do want to know what it's about, how long it's going to last, is it worth it for me, or is something else better suited for what I need. So I do want to go over a few things because I did notice while reading everything before using this on my hair that there was a few key points that maybe would have changed my mind or changed the process of what I was doing to my hair, such as coloring. So I'm going to be going over those things right now. On the front it just says ban hair breakage for weeks, and it is the hair strengthening kit, restores even severely damaged hair, Easy two-step kit for incredible results. So that is all that it says on the front, and the products do come in this box here. On one of the sides it does have the directions, which I already went over in the demo, I'm assuming. And then on the other side there are the ingredients for step 1 and step 2. So I think I am going to be reading what is on the back, or most of it. So it says, the ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit is a convenient way to help stop hair breakage for weeks and to prepare hair for any chemical service. So the first thing I thought in my head was to do this treatment first and then do a chemical service, which I was glad that I looked that up because I do plan to actually put a few highlights in the front part of my hair. So I was glad that I did read the directions before putting it on my head first. And then it goes on to say it's a two-part system that strengthens with proteins and then softens with moisturizers, which is really similar to their two-step protein treatment. It's effective on even the most damaged hair, works in minutes, and lasts through multiple shampoos. So that is another great thing that I like, is it's not something that's just going to last me a few shampoos. It does last 2 to 3 weeks. It's such a convenient treatment to do. I think it only took me 15 to 20 minutes total to set up everything and finish it. And another thing that I do like, for me personally, I only wash my hair once or twice, so I can see this treatment stretching out beyond the 2 or 3 weeks. If you're somebody that washes your hair every day or every other day, you probably won't be able to get any more than the 2 or 3 weeks. But for me, that kind of gave me hope that I will be able to get even more use out of this treatment. But with saying that, you still need to use products that are good for your hair. So if you are somebody that is using the cheapest products you can find, this will probably only last the minimum. For me, I use really good high quality products, so I already know that I will at least get the 2 or 3 weeks, if not more, because I do not wash my hair every day. And there's just a few asterisks underneath that says improves strength and texture, prepares porous hair for color services, and combats splits and hair loss due to breakage. And I already feel like I see the difference in those 3 areas. My hair does feel a lot stronger, like I said. My hair feels less porous, like I said. And when I was styling my hair, I noticed I had a lot less broken pieces falling off while styling. So I completely agree with all 3 of those statements as well. Then the next little area, it says, will it work for my hair type? The ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit is recommended for straight, wavy, curly, and tightly coiled hair textures, repairs and strengthens. For fine, limp hair, it adds body and manageability, which I also have found. Chemically treated hair for colored, bleach, perms, relaxers, and all strengthening techniques. So it is basically great for all hair types. And then it is for chemically treated hair, which I think is a great thing, because in today's society, there's not very many people that just have virgin hair where they don't do a lot with it, such as no coloring whatsoever and barely any heat styling. This treatment is great for the majority of people. Why is it different? ApHogee pioneered the 2-step hair treatment system. First, apply activated amino acids to repair and strengthen hair. Bonding is stronger when protein and moisturizers are applied separately. Next, bathe the hair in moisture and seal for long-lasting results. The ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit requires no dryer and is quick, easy, and effective. So another great thing about this kit, in my opinion, is you can put the treatment in your hair and you don't have to use any sort of heat, so it is easier and quicker to do at home. With the 2-step protein treatment, I know it does require heat. I cannot remember how much heat it does require, but I believe it's over 15 minutes. It's been quite a while since I've used that specific protein treatment, but I do plan to use that also probably closer to my wedding time. So I know that this one does not involve heat and the other one does, so that is why I consider this almost like a mini version of the 2-step protein treatment, just because it's a little bit easier to do on yourself as well as a little bit faster. And it says, how does it work? It's basically just saying that step 1, there's a special blend of amino acids that work to help rebond the hair where there are weak spots. So the keratin basically just works in the weak spots of the hair. And then step 2 is the moisturizer, and that just helps to soften and add shine and elasticity back into the hair, which is also really similar to their 2-step protein treatment. And there is a little asterisk that says use prior to color touch-ups may lift some color products slightly. And I don't really think mine lifted a little bit, but that is something, like I said before, if you are going to color your hair, make sure you do this protein treatment first. It's going to help prep your hair as well as protect the color that you are going to be using, as opposed to lifting some of the color that you just applied to your hair. And for anybody interested, this product is made in the US and they do not test on animals. I don't know any more than that, but that is something that is right on the box that I can show you. So right on the bottom there, right around where it says Facebook, You can see it says made in the US, not tested on animals. I think it's pretty obvious by now, but I do recommend the ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit. If you are somebody that has used the 2-step protein treatment in the past and you just thought it was a little bit too in-depth, a little bit too long, definitely recommend trying out their hair strengthening kit. I don't really like to compare the two because I know that they are different, but if you are somebody that wants results a little bit faster, then I do recommend the hair strengthening kit over the 2-step protein treatment, although I do like them both and think that there is a place for both of them. So I am going to be leaving a link down below if you want to check out ApHogee, so go ahead and just go to my info box and click on the link. Any questions, comments, or concerns you have, feel free to ask me and I will be happy to help as much as I can. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around and subscribe. For any requests, go ahead and leave those down below as well. I hope you guys have an awesome day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everybody.